Hello everyone, my name is Suhail Ahmed. I'm an immigration solicitor and as excellence solicitor. Today I'll give you just a reminder for those British citizens who still who still are living in Europe. If you want to come to the UK with your non-EU family member under EU law, then you should take step now. The deadline for under the, as you know, that most of you know that you can bring your family member under EU law, which is a route known to be should endorsing case, and the deadline for this route is 29th of March 2022. This was a very I would say that it's a very big favor for British citizen in terms of exercising EU law in the UK. Generally, if any British citizen want to bring their spouse in the UK, they need to satisfy a lot of requirement, like they must earn £18,600 to bring their spouse. In addition to their spouse need to pass English language test, accommodation requirement, such and so and so. But in any way, if any British citizen live in any EU country, they could bring their spouse under EU law, not only spouse, family member, dependent parents, as well as they used to be bring extended family member, I mean brother, sister, dependent brother and sister. Now, following the Brexit, the deadline for European citizen to exercise was transitional period, and the deadline for application was 31st June 2021, which is expired. But for the British citizen, the government basically extend the deadline, and it been kept up to 29th of March 2022. So many British citizens has already bring their family member, and now this is the last week, I mean 2-3 weeks left. If you are a British citizen and if you are living in Europe, this is the last opportunity to bring your family member under EU law without satisfying any financial or English language requirement. What you can do, you need to make the application by this time. So as you see in the back, I'll be to give those many of you might be many British citizen even doesn't know this information. So just for clarity, and what is basically you need to satisfy what the basic requirement. Now, as I see in that screen, this is the basic information. If you are a British citizen living outside the UK, so this is information for family members. So if you are living with a British citizen in any EU member state, you can apply for an EU settlement scheme family permit to come to the UK with an eligible family member. Now, who is eligible family member? Eligible family member are a qualified British citizen. So a British citizen who are living in EU countries, exercising EU rights, free movement as a worker or a sufficient person. So that is what the qualification you require, and you must live before 31st December 2020 in the member state, and your relationship has started before 31st December 2020, because 31st December 2020 was the deadline for transitional period. And then if your relationship with the eligible family member, I mean with the British citizen, started prior to 1st February 2022, you have until 29th March 2022 to apply for the family permit to come back to the UK. The same deadline applies to children born to or adopted by them or after 5 February 2020. So that's what the deadline is. Today I think is the 10th of March, so you have 19 days to make the application. And the advantage of this route is very flexible. As I said, your spouse or your family member will get 5 years visa. There is no fee for this. It's free of charge. And after 5 years, they will apply for ILR, indefinite leave to remain. Again, there is no fee. So what you need to do now, you need to basically apply for a family permit. And one thing I need to mention, I think, before Brexit, before the transitional period, when the British citizen could exercise their right under the EU law, that time they could bring, a British citizen could bring their family member with them without any family permit. And I saw many clients, what they do, in the airport they put a stamp on the passport, and they can come to the UK, and then later they can apply pre-settled status here in the UK. But currently, the immigration, the Home Office is not allowed to travel with them without family permit. So what you need to do, you need to make an application to the Home Office for family permit, and then you can, if your family member get the family permit, you can come here, and then you need to make an application for pre-settled status in the UK under EU settlement scheme. So basically, you can use the same document what you'll use to get the family permit. In addition to you need to upload the family permit visa, and then once you get 5 years family pre-settled status, and after 5 years you can apply for settled status. The eligible family member now, who are the family member under EU law? This is the for British citizen in terms of Surinder Singh case is the same definition. The way European citizen that can bring their family member, exactly the same applicable for British citizen as well. So it could be family member, the spouse, civil partner, or unmarried partner, means a durable relationship. So if you're with a partner more than 2 years, came to marry, they're the unmarried partner, they are also family member. Their children under 21 or over 21, dependent children, parents, dependent parents, any types of dependent relatives, mean extended family member, if you're your brother, sister, aunt, or any relatives who is dependent on you financially or living the same household, or for any other, for their health, because of the care requirement, they need your support. You can also bring them under EU settlement scheme, under the current route. So these are the family member, and as I said, the British citizen has to be a qualified person. In terms of documents, what you need basically, well, if you want to make the application, I'll show you in later how to make the application, but you must provide the valid identity, national identity card, British citizen. Well, this is not applicable, but you need to make an application, provide the evidence of your relationship, marriage certificate, birth certificate. If they're financially dependent on you, so you can provide the money transfer bank statement. If you are living in the same household, you need to provide a proof of address that both of you are living in the same address. These are the evidence you need to provide, and then hopefully you will get family permit. In terms of, this is the how to make application. Well, the application process is, if you know, it's very simple. So here is the link form to make the application. So all the application is online. It's very easy. So you need to, if you Google apply online under EU settlement scheme, all the information available .gov.uk. So you can click on that link, and then you can select your country. For example, if you are applying from Italy, so I'll write Italy, and then next, and then normally you need to check whether you have biometric enrollment locations. Most of the EU country have, so this is just click the first one, and then apply for EU settlement scheme family permit and travel permit. So you need to choose which is applicable for you. Okay, then here is some guidelines how to make the application. So if you look into it, and then finally click the green button, apply now, and this is a start for application. So if you give your email and password here, and then save and continue, and then it will take you the application here, application portal. You fill up the basic information, your name, address, your sponsor name, in British citizen name, address, sponsor, and then click continue, and then documents. In the document checklist here, it will show what document you need to submit. You need to click all the box. So basically you need to provide passport of your sponsor, your passport, relationship document. Finally, click the declaration box. There is no fee to pay, it's free of charge. So just click continue. And finally, further action. If you submit the application, in the further action will come to make an appointment to the TLS or BFS, or directly to the embassy to submit your passport and biometric. You need to give biometric fingerprint enrollment, and then you'll give all that passport to submit to the embassy or the TLS or BFS visa application center, and then wait for 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And then once you get your passport back, you can once you get your family permit, the passport, you can come back to the UK. And once you are in the UK, then you need to make an application for pre-settled status under EU settlement scheme. Now the first visa what you will apply from Italy or any EU country, you will get visa for 6 months, and once you are in the UK, then you can apply for pre-settled status, which you will get 5 years pre-settled status. This is the way. So the main point today what I want to address is the deadline. You have 3 weeks left, less than 3 weeks left. If you're a British citizen, if you are living in any EU country, and if you want to back to the UK with your family member, your spouse, your civil partner, your children, your parents, or any extended family member, then you must act now. You should apply for a family permit under EU settlement scheme. Don't make an application under EU law now. You must make an application under EU settlement scheme, because UK is no more part of EU law. EU settlement scheme has different regime. This has no connection with the EU law, although it's under the EU dual agreement. But this is the UK national law now. You need to make application before 29th of March 2020, and then you need to come back to the UK. One thing you need to, although some of the guidelines said that you must return UK by March, but it is not necessary to return. If you make the application 29th of March 2022, you can come even later after 29th March 2022. You can show a reasonable excuse why you cannot return 21st of March, and that is that I made the application, but I didn't got my visa. So this is a reasonable excuse. But as soon as you make the application 29th March 2022, you can come after that. So this is all about today. If you need any help or if you have any question, feel free to contact with us. My name is Suhail. I'm a solicitor at Excellent Solicitor. Thank you for today.